Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with a very rare, very special little motorhome today. They only made these for about 2 or 3 years. These are very rare. 2002 Winnebago Vista. It's a 21-foot. I know technically it's a Class C, but it's the size of a Class B. In fact, it's smaller than this Prowler travel trailer I'm parked next to. It's a exactly 21-foot bumper-to-bumper length. It's shorter than a Class C, more narrow than a Class C. You can park in a regular parking spot. Neat little motorhome, folks, built on a Volkswagen Eurovan chassis. Got the 24-valve V6, the one with the more horsepower. Ice cold dash air. It's only got 77,000 miles. Look at this little motorhome, folks. For this year model and for how rare these are, this thing's really a treat. It's got almost brand new Continental tires all the way around. It does have a hubcap missing, so I am going to replace the hubcap so everything matches. You know, to be a 2002 model, I know it's got some little cracks on the stripes, little fading here and there, but that's to be expected in one like this. I mean, I could not turn it down, folks. Like I said, these things, they were such a limited production when they were new. And as many of you know, the Eurovan, the Volkswagen Eurovan chassis, they quit importing it into the United States in 2005. So you couldn't get one after that. This is a Winnebago product. So you've got German engineering, Winnebago quality. You've got a heck of a combination, folks. Got a fiberglass roof. Even though it's probably not going to tow much, it does have a hitch on the back, you know, for a bicycle, little trailer if you're going to put like a motorcycle or something on it, but that's about the extent of it. No delamination. Got the wireless backup camera, spares on the back. You know, it does have a little Onan generator, a little 2.8 Onan generator that runs. The dash air is cool enough that it can pretty much keep the little motorhome comfortable. And this is the same length as a Rialta or a Class B, folks. It's the exact same length. Just the body's a little different on it. Neat little motorhome, folks. Kind of reminds you of the old Toyotas. Remember how low profile those were? Little Toyota Class C's. This is what it reminds you of. Except it's got a little bit more power than a Toyota ever did. 77,000 miles. Windshield's perfect. Back's air vent covers. Let's look inside this little guy, folks. You're going to love it. And I just got it in, so normally I wait a couple of days to give my guys a chance to sell it before I put it online. But folks, I'm going to tell you, this is I couldn't wait on this one. And I don't even hardly ever do videos on Saturdays because we're so busy. But like I said, I couldn't wait to get this one on. See, I've just got the AC, the dash AC on right now. Very comfortable in here, and it's hot outside. I mean, it's August, middle of August in northwest Georgia, so you can imagine how hot it is. Front cab, no check engine lights, no warning lights. Automatic transmission, of course. Seats look phenomenal. Of course, 77,000 miles, it shouldn't be hurt. Power windows, power locks, power mirrors, backup camera, little Kenwood CD stereo. 77,729. No check engine lights, no warning lights. Of course, power steering, all that stuff. Dash is perfect, windshield's perfect. It's a nice little motorhome. Now, I don't think this makes a queen bed up here. I would say, just to be safe, it makes a full-size bed in the Cabover, which will be your main bed. It's got the ladder right here that you would use to get up and down on it. Your sofa comes out, makes a double bed, and then your table booth. It's a small booth. It's just going to make a single bed. You might fit 2 small kids on there, so we'll say the sleeping capacity is 5 to 6, depending on the size of who's sleeping in it. Carpets look like new. The linoleum looks like new. The cabinets, the upholstery, everything's original and looks great, folks. Of course, Winnebago, Volkswagen made the chassis, made the engine and running gear. Winnebago made the rest of it. So everything's high quality. Roof air, microwave, stovetop, plenty of drawers and cabinets. Double sink. You've got a whole lot more room in here than a Rialta or like a Road Trek or something like that. But you're driving the same length down the road, but you've got almost double the interior space of a camper van. And plus, unlike a Class B camper van, I'm 6'4", folks. I can stand up in here straight without hitting anything with my head. You can't do that in a Class B. And you're going to get incredible fuel mileage. Now, according to the previous owner, and we bought this from a for sale by owner, he saw in a video where I had one a few years ago and called us and sold it to us. According to him, he got around 21, 22 miles a gallon. Of course, now I don't know how he drove. I don't know if he drove 60, 65 miles an hour or 55 or if he drove 85. But he says he got around 21, 22 miles a gallon. So, I don't know about you. My full-size pickup truck doesn't get that good of fuel mileage. And you certainly don't have a bathroom, a shower, and a kitchen, and sleep 5 people in a Ford pickup truck, let me tell you. I guess you could, but it'd be pretty tight. So definitely one of the more fuel-efficient motorhomes you can buy. I like the fact that you can park in a regular parking spot. It's easy to maneuver around a parking lot compared to other brands of RVs, other sizes. And this is just a neat old motorhome, folks. I know it's an 02. I know it's considered an older / motorhome, but like I said, they only made these for about 2 or 3 years. So, and I'd love, if you've got one of these for sale, you want to sell it and it's this nice, give me a call. I'd love to buy it. I look for this thing to sell on eBay over the weekend. That's why I went ahead and shooting it on a Saturday. It does have about a $400 cover that goes over the entire RV when you're storing it. I've got pictures of the shower pan and everything on the ad. And you can see shower looks great. He's replaced a lot of these lights with LED lights the previous owner did. Sink, toilet, got all the holding tanks. Look right here, folks. 2002 Winnebago 21B Vista. Only one they make. And it is 21 foot. I know that model number is misleading, but I stepped it off. It is 21 feet, folks. And like I said, a Road Trek van's 20 feet, 6 inches or 7 inches for a Road Trek. And this one's 3 or 4 inches longer, but double the room. Crazy, folks. And this is a heck of a design. It kind of reminds you of the European motorhomes that you see on YouTube that people advertise and stuff. It kind of reminds you of that. Of course, it is a Eurovan like they had over there in the mid-2000s. So, fiberglass roof, you've got nothing to worry about there. The cabinets are solid wood. Privacy curtain on the Cabover bed. Sofa makes a bed. Table booth makes a bed. And this thing can sleep, like I said, we'll say 5 to 6. Of course, it's mostly made for a couple, but, you know, if you do have occasional guests, you can make it work as well. I mean, this is a size, folks. If you can drive a minivan or if you can drive a mid-size SUV or a pickup truck, you can drive this little motorhome and park it with no problem. I guarantee it, folks. This is ideal for a couple because either one of the couple can drive it with no problem. If you've got a driver's license, folks, you can drive this motorhome. It's that simple. Really neat. Like I said, I was going to wait and put it on next week. Today's Saturday, but hey, you know what? I want to go ahead and put it on eBay because I strongly suspect somebody will probably click to buy it now just because of how rare these are. And if you're looking for a Rialta, this is a whole lot nicer, a whole lot more room than a Rialta for the same fuel mileage and pretty much the same size. So, really, really neat little motorhome, folks. You know, you don't see motorhomes, period, this size very often. And unlike a Rialta, you've actually got that Cabover bed that you can sleep 2 adults on. Like I said, it's smaller than this Prowler travel trailer I'm parked next to. My full-size van. You know, one of the vehicles I drive is a full-size conversion van. It's really no smaller. It's not much smaller than this. I mean, this thing right here is be ideal for day trips, weekend trips, cross-country trips. It gets great fuel mileage, so you can use it for a second vehicle. So you got a vehicle in the shop or something like that, you can drive this for a few days. It's not really going to cost you any more than fuel. I mean, you just figure 20 miles a gallon. Heck, folks, for this size vehicle, that's amazing. And it is a Volkswagen, so you've got dependability. It's a Winnebago product. You've got dependability in the construction of it. So it's a win-win for everybody, folks. Now, folks, this unit's $24,900. At $24,900, we'll go through it, make sure everything works. We go through an extensive RV component checkout for that $24,900. That's haggle-free. I'm not taking a dime less for it, folks, if you want it checked out. And I challenge you to try to find another one with low miles like this at all, at any price. There's not. Look online, see how many of these you see on the market right now. $24,900, we'll check it out, make sure everything works like it's supposed to on the RV components. We'll check the roof, air, generator, fridge. It's a two-way RV fridge, gas, electric. We'll make sure it works right on all modes of operation. We'll check the plumbing, we'll check the propane system. We'll check, of course, the running and driving is great. I've driven this one myself. Folks, this is a really neat little motorhome. Be honest with you, the first person that looks at it that can buy it will buy it, because there's nothing else like there on the market like it. This isn't something like a regular Class C or a Class A that I have multiple selections of. I mean, this is a rare motorhome, and if you're looking for one of these, you've probably been looking for 2 or 3 years because you cannot find them. So don't let this one get away, folks. $24,900, it'll be checked out, ready to go. The way it works, we check these units out after you purchase them. They go in line after you purchase it, and take us about a week and a half right now to do this little motorhome. If anything at all is wrong with it, we're going to fix it. As far as the systems that we normally cover, if you want a list of all the systems that we inspect and repair if needed for the price you pay, as well as the current lead time, contact our sales department, folks, 706-965-7929, or sales@parkway-rv-center.com. And they'll definitely give you that information. And once this unit is paid for, it goes in line. Take us about a week and a half. Of course, you want to verify that with your salesperson for the current lead time on a Class B/C, Mini C, whatever you want to call it, checkout. Technically, it's a Class C, folks, I know, but it's a Mini C. It's nowhere near as big as even a 22 or 23 foot regular Class C. This thing's shorter, narrower, and a lot easier to drive. So, salesperson will tell you the current lead time, send you over that list, answer any questions you have. If you want a price on an as-is price, if you don't want it checked out, if you would rather save a little bit of money, we'll give you an option B price, which is an as-is. Take the good with any potential bad, and that that bypasses the checkout. And not only that, but if you buy the option A haggle-free price of $24,900, you get that checkout after it's checked out. My service manager, Gordy, great guy, he'll call you and set up a time, an appointment. Only he can do that. Your salesperson can't set an appointment. I can't set an appointment. The owner can't. The finance manager can't. Only you can set up an appointment, or only Gordy can set up an appointment to pick this unit up. Once you arrive at your appointed time, my RV tech that checked it out is going to spend some time with you, give you a personal one-on-one walkthrough, showing you how to operate everything, showing you how everything works and that everything does work that we inspect. And of course, anything we find wrong with it during the inspection, folks, we're going to repair it or replace it at no additional cost to you. The price will still be $24,900. The nice little motorhome, folks. You're not going to find another one. On top of that, folks, we're going to give you 21 nights of free camping, up to 7 nights at a time, at select RV resorts nationwide. Because you buy a little motorhome like this, first thing you're going to want to do is use it. And this way, you got $1,000 of free camping if you want to use it. And that's it. There's several locations nationwide you can use it at. Of course, reservations are required. You get all that, plus you get a legal drive-out tag, plus you get a starter kit with all your camping essentials, sewer hose, water hose, adapters, chemicals, toilet paper, and more. That's included, $24,900. Basically everything you need, it'll be checked out, ready to go. The only thing you'll need to do is throw some food in it, throw some luggage in it, take it to the campground. Stress-free, worry-free option. 24/9, haggle-free, hassle-free, firm, non-negotiable. Doesn't matter if you're paying cash, if you're trading. And yes, folks, I do have limited financing on this with approved credit. And, of course, like any older motorhome, you will have to pay a pretty good chunk down. That's the bank's rules, not ours. You know, if you're wanting to just pay like 10% down, you're probably going to have to go up to an 05 or newer on a motorhome to not have to pay any more down than that. Banks have really tightened up on older RVs, folks, in the last few months. I've only got one lender that'll do a 2002 model. That's it. I've got 20 lenders that'll do a 2005 and newer model, but only one that will do a 2002. So if they ever decide not to do older motorhomes, I mean, it'd just be cash only on these older ones after that, or local bank financing. And we're certainly more than happy to go through your own bank or credit union finance company if you want to. That's no problem. We have 0 interest rate markup. In other words, folks, you go to these other RV dealerships, finance departments, there you can rest assured they do nothing for free. If they get you approved on a loan, they've got that interest rate marked up 2% over what the bank approves you for, costing you potentially thousands of dollars in higher payments over the life of an RV loan. We don't do that here, folks. We don't have to. We offer financing as a courtesy to our customers, not as a way to make money. Of course, we've been here for 50 years, folks. I mean, we've been here a long time. We cut out all the stuff that everybody hates about buying a used vehicle of any kind. We cut out haggling. We cut out commission salespeople. We cut out thousands of dollars in those after-sales fees that other dealers charge. You know what I'm talking about. Dock fees, prep fees, setup fees, acquisition fees, freight fees, and etc. All those fees, 100% dealer profit, 100% unnecessary to purchase a used or new motor home or camper. The only thing we charge, which we have to by law, is applicable sales tax. If you need to know how much your sales tax will be, when and where you have to pay it, whether it's to us or your county's tag office, folks, sales tax laws are complicated. Everybody has to pay tax. No way around that. But as far as how much you pay, give my salespeople a call. Tell them where you live at. Sales tax laws are not universal. They vary from state to state. If you've got a trade-in, some states allow you to use that as sales tax credit too. Some states do, some states don't. And then some states have restrictions on it. So they're very, very complicated. So there's no confusion or no surprises for the buyer or the seller. Contact us, folks. We'll give you accurate information about how much your tax will be, when and where you have to pay it. It might surprise you. Every state's different, though. And even some states, the counties are different. Thank you for watching my video, folks. We offer nationwide delivery. Don't let this one get away. I mean, you're welcome to email us, but I would definitely pick up a phone and call us 706-965-7929, because you're not going to find another one of these for sale, and especially one in this good a condition. Now, I know I showed you the outside. There's no delamination. That's the main thing. It's got a fiberglass roof. There's nothing to worry about up there. There's no water stains or soft spots in here anywhere. And if you just had to pick it, there's a few stripes that are cracking and peeling. But show me a 17-year-old motorhome that isn't. It's 24/9. Haggle-free firm option A. If you want a haggle-free price on option B, contact my sales department. They'll give you that as well. I'm not asking you to make your decision on if you want to buy this motorhome or if you're going to do option A or B based on my video. And I certainly appreciate the people that trust us enough to buy sight unseen. We're trying to get away from it, even though we're not going to turn it down. If you want to buy it sight unseen, that's your business. My personal, not Parkway's recommendation, my personal recommendation, folks, and it's common sense, never buy a used vehicle sight unseen. Come out, look at it, put your hands on it, spend a little time in it, get to know it a little bit, test drive it, and then decide, A, if you want to buy it, and B, if you want to do the option A or B. Meet who you're doing business with. I'm a firm believer in shaking somebody's hands before you judge them. I mean, come out, meet us, meet our employees, tour our facility, look at our inventory, We've got the largest in-stock selection of used RVs in a 500-mile radius. We've got motorhomes from 19 foot to 42 foot, 43 foot. We've got prices from $2,000 to $100,000, and each and everything in between. Class A's, B's, B pluses, C's, or in this case a mini C, and more. Fifth wheels, travel trailers, toy haulers. I mean, we've got a little bit of everything, folks, and they sell quick. 50 years family owned and operated. If there's not a true testimony to how we treat our customers, the low prices that we sell our RVs for, and the quality of the RVs that we sell, no better testimony can be described to you better than 50 years in business, family owned and operated for 3 generations. You don't make it in this business, folks, if you don't make your customers happy. And yes, folks, you can't, when you sell 500-600 used units a year like we do, you can't make every single person happy. There's 2 types of buyers out there, folks. If one thing I've learned 22 years in this business, there's 2 types of buyers. They're the type of buyers that knows what a used RV is. They know what they're getting into, that it is used, it is X amount of years old, and it's not going to be perfect. But they know you're not paying a perfect price for it. Compared to what they cost new, you're saving a bunch of money. And folks, we do concentrate on the mechanical imperfections. In other words, we want to make sure all the mechanical systems work. Cosmetic stuff we don't get into, folks. We are going to put a hubcap on it. That's a fairly inexpensive fix, but that's it as far as the cosmetics, besides washing it, cleaning it after it's been checked out. So but we will make sure the mechanical stuff works, because that's the important thing. But there's 2 types of buyers. The type that can buy used, knows what used RVs mean, and accepts what a used RV is, that it's not going to be perfect. And there's the type 2, the one that we don't like dealing with. That's the type that loves the idea and loves the low price of a used RV, but they come in here and expect a brand new 18-year-old motorhome, or excuse me, 17-year-old motorhome. They expect it to be brand new for a used price. And that's the ones that normally write bad reviews, that don't understand that. That's one of the main reasons why I tell and personally recommend everyone to come look at this RV, to inspect it, to test drive it, get to know it. Everybody's got different opinions about what condition a 17-year-old motorhome should be in for them to consider buying it. And I have my opinion, you have yours, the next person that watches this video has theirs. And one thing I can guarantee is that all 3 opinions will be different if they see it in person. I think this is nice. 22 years I've been in this business. I've seen 3 of these for sale in 22 years. I don't think you're going to find another one. This is an extremely nice RV for the year model and the price. I would give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. As far as condition, I mean, there's no signs of leaks in the Cabover. There's no odors in it, no smoke pad odors, none of that. But folks, the next person that looks at it may say it's a 10 out of 10. Person after that may look at it and say it's a 5 out of 10. That's just what makes us human, folks. Come out and look at it. What I'm getting at is look at it in person before you decide. You can then you can form an opinion about the condition of it. Anyway, folks, please call ahead before driving any significant distance before coming down to look to make sure it's still available, because all it takes is a 5-minute phone call and a credit card to leave a deposit on it, and it's off the market. Boom. Just like that. And I've sold RVs, folks. I'm not bragging, but I sold RVs after the video was published. Within 40 minutes after the video was published, the RV was off the market. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is going to be one of my 1K videos. In other words, I'll have 1,000 video views in less than 24 hours after published. So I'm sure this is going to be one of them. Usually when they're viewed at that many times, they're gone quick. It's going on eBay. It's going on some of the biggest websites for shopping on RVs on the internet. If you're looking at those websites, you're going to see this in a couple of different places. Deliveries available. Like I said, limited financing is available with approved credit and down payment. If you've got questions about that, give us a call. 706-965-7929. Visit our website, parkwayrvcenter.com. Email us, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com, or the best thing, come visit us, Parkway RV Center, 5568 Battlefield Parkway in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. This one is not going to last, folks. Thank you for watching. Call us, of course, before you come down. Make sure nobody wastes time or waste a trip. And look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.